Welcome back to Divine Feminine. We're here to cover your update week by week. And yes, we do have these pre-released in a YouTube membership, which next year is transitioning to a brand new network. So stay tuned, providing everything goes according to plan. Otherwise, I will update you through the community tab. Now, onto this reading. Very interesting dynamic, probably quite realistically understandable, depending on what way between you are. We do have your cards up on the screen, and I am going to move into psychically, giving you what I physically am seeing and any tips and tricks that can help you through this. Now, we do have your crowning energy. The first card that is coming up, which I'll give you a close-up view. Now, I don't know one twin that doesn't go through this. Okay, clear endeavor. It's in reverse. This can be through your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs about your movements moving forward. You know, I get this very sure feeling in your overall cards of how you do feel with this to do with this person. And I'm not talking about the traumas, the dramas, the blockages. That's a given, okay? And it's not to say that's going to remain the same. It's more, okay, we can tick that box and we can say, okay, those maybe haven't been great at all times. But ultimately speaking, there is this love that you feel for this person. It's quite deep, feeling perplexed, but nevertheless, it is quite deep. This can be a deep reflection time. At times you can feel to do with your path, especially moving into the silly season. This can be a more emotional time for individuals. I can say, Divine Feminine, you guys are going to have a glow up. There is this beauty that's coming through with you guys. There's also the way others are perceiving you is, quite a glow up. That's all I can say. It's almost like they're looking at you in a different light, and I do feel divine masculine this as well. There is this feeling that you are wanting to come out of the cold. You don't quite know how that's going to be. You also may find that your likes and dislikes are really going through an evolution at this point in time, and especially to do with how you even dress, how you even feel about yourself, with your confidence and your belief systems. But I definitely feel, especially in your twin flame path, there can be some confusion about where this is going. Now, for some of you, it could be that you have got communication coming in, that there has been mixed signals or some things that are quite confusing. You could be more in the detachment at this point in time. However, there could be some confusion really with the men from Mars, woman from Venus analogy. I do feel you're going to be moving away from that though. As we do move to the second row, we do see in the past position, you could be thinking about, where it all started, where you all connected, how the connection came to be, and how you protect your heart as well. We do see you having this viewpoint at this point in time that you are, sometimes it's not necessarily that people have showed us that we're ultimately valued, but when we feel protective of ourselves, we are actually showing ourselves that we are valued. So I do feel Divine Feminine, I just feel this spiritual cord you hold with this person at times can be a burden. It isn't that you don't love them. It does feel almost like a soul path contract, one in which at times we can feel we're being dragged through the bush backwards. But again, I do feel this great love. I do feel this very, very deep love. And wanting to be able to be in a connection that you can be open in, that you can be yourself, that you don't have to be anyone that you're not walking on eggshells or wondering if things are going to be confused and distorted. There could be a partnership that you're reflecting upon that was quite nostalgic, and it could be a different viewpoint that you're looking at it. However, again, I do see this is a change in belief systems and you changing through your values of what you so desire in this new version of yourself within a relationship. And I think this process is going to be something that you're going to be gradually peeling the onion layers back between now and March next year. But that's another story. That can be a transition. It could be a bit of a guideline for you where you can actually see those transitions playing out. There is unfinished business here. We have at the heart of it a new experience. And the funny thing is the card is actually in reverse. This to do with your movement forward can be a spiritual pause. And it's so funny. This woman literally is sitting on a horse. It's very peaceful. It's shrouded in shrubs, trees, and flowers. It's within the tree, actually. And your tree of life is going through a metamorphosis. There's a butterfly sitting at the foot of the tree. At the moment, it's in reverse. That doesn't mean it's not happening. Spiritually, you can be feeling there's no change, there's no direction, there's no movement, there's no marriage. And this is a spiritual union in a sense that you can feel very connected to this person even when you're not together. Almost like you are in a spiritual marriage. There is a contract between the both of you. I do think there's a pause. It's psychologically, you could also be feeling quite trapped by this. It's like, oh my gosh, it's like a dream and a nightmare all in one. And what do I mean by that? Sometimes it's missing the person. Sometimes it's the fact that you can be caught up in that and really wanting to focus on the future, really wanting to focus on, you know, a different situation, a different person, but something's pulling you back to this person in some shape or form. This could be a physical circumstance that crops up this month. Energy is fluid. This also can be a feeling that this person is constantly embedded in your heart space. Now, acceptance of love. Again, I get two stories coming through. One, I do feel for some of you could be meeting somebody. This can be a challenge to the status quo. This can be an individual that's coming to shake things up. I do feel there could be counterpart talking to people that you know, bumping into people that you know, coming up in your dream state. This also can be an offer of love, a person coming back from the past to offer you love. There is a movement to the next level. There is also that they're referencing that you will be doing something with this person sort of in the future. It's almost like something that you have worked on in your own life and then something that they have worked on theirs. It's actually going to enhance the connection and you could be actually aiding individuals moving ahead. Some of you could have had a dream where you were actually meeting this person. This could be in a garden. It could be at a particular location. Could be a viewpoint of what your future is going to be. And it does look positive. There is a positive start for you. Many of you also are looking to the future and admitting that, hey, okay, and this is actually quite a normal transition. So if it's something you're going through at this point in time, don't second guess it, live it, be it. You could be feeling as though you do have a lot of love for this person, but you're moving forward, you're opening your heart, and you're going to allow happiness to live. If that comes in the shape or form of another individual, you're up for that. Now, that could be quite a pocket group of you. It could be a stage you're going through. You're moving into your true essence of who you are, but that doesn't mean this person's not coming with you. That means you're fully coming home to self, which is ushering this person in. So it's this signature, it's this evolution you're going through. You could be being really hard on yourself to do that. It's like, am I doing the right thing? Is this the right thing to do? It could be other people. You also can feel as though you're trying to be strict with yourself because you're protecting yourself. This can be protecting yourself from hurt. This person's coming in. We have the reunion card. And it's asking you to just go easy on yourself, especially if you could be maybe more projectile, more concerned. Go at your own pace. Take it at your own pace. Also, if misunderstandings happen, it's okay. Forgive yourself. Yeah, don't think that this person doesn't know how much you're worth. They do know how much you're worth. It could be you that feels this feeling. And it can be because of previous ways in which the connection showed up. Maybe because of third-party energies. You could actually be having a deep conversation with this person this month. This can either be through the ethers or in 3D. We've got the messenger card. There's an exchange of belief systems happening. This is a change to the direct connection. For some of you, you could get this burst of energy. You could feel urgently you need to make drastic changes. These changes are going to be, it's quick, it's fast, it's sudden. Nobody can take from you what's yours. You're very protected. You are going to have some more clarity about this. You could get to the bottom of situations. This would come in the form of gossip through your grapevine. It can be through a friendship group. It could be through social media or straight from the horse's mouth. There's a big change between here, Thanksgiving or Christmas. There is a big change, and there is an individual coming in. Will this be your counterpart? We will check in with this week by week. You will understand what this is going to be by month's end. However, it could be showing up in a signature sense that you are really wanting clarity between you and this connection of where it's going. I do feel it's a desire that you're wanting to hear it directly from the horse's mouth. This can come down to other ways and means. Universe is going to give you what you ask for. It just doesn't necessarily turn up in the direct fashion. So you could say, okay, I want you to send me an aeroplane as a sign, and it sends you a car. They could be saying, hey, the best route is by car. So just trust how they're giving you this message. Trust how it's going to show up, especially if something in your intuition is telling you this is the way it's going to play out, because they're showing you a different way, but you could also be getting direct clarity straight from the horse's mouth. We will check in with this next week. Love and light. And if you do want to join a YouTube membership, we do have the links below. And yes, next year it will be transitioning over to a new platform. Stay tuned and I'll update you through our community members and the lives.